It's a start for you to figure out your next chapter. It's a start for you to figure out what will be your next move. It's a start for you to figure out, where did I make a mistake? How can I do it better? How can I pivot so that I actually start to earn more? How can I use this in order for me to be able to elevate myself to somehow do something different, do something new, create a new business that this did not work. I will try this something new that's so different, but I will use the same talents, the same skills that I got from my other endeavors in order for me to be able to do better. Hey guys, so as you all know, we're still in lockdown. We're still in MECQ after an announcement that we were supposed to go into GCQ, and the announcement was rolled back, which entailed reverted us to where we are right now, which is still in the lockdown. And I feel for those who are in retail establishments that already bought inventory, bought pork, beef, fish, or prepared for the opening. But that being said, given the risks that we have still right now, we're still in this lockdown. And I think it's a very unique situation because no one expected that right now, no, September 2021, 18 months after the first lockdown started, that we're still here. Everyone was so optimistic last year when the announcement that we had vaccines already, that everyone was so excited that we could possibly go back to normal. And it was also reflected even in the Philippine stock market that somewhere around November, we saw the market start to rally upward, and we saw a lot of people start to go out. We saw a lot of people start to casually also up with friends, start to eat out in restaurants, which in a way, no, if you notice it also, it's what somehow spread things, which led to where we are also right now. And I don't know if a lot of people thought that somewhere around September 2021 we're still cooped in. I honestly haven't been going out as much, aside from of course the groceries, some banking transactions, and then yung occasional walking and jogging and doing other stuff. We didn't expect that it would be like this. It's been almost, I think, 3 quarters after the vaccine announcement has been said, but there has been different variants that have been going out as well, which is pushing us also to stay at home. If this will be the prevailing narrative, we may be in for a while. It may not be as fast as everyone else thinks it is. We may not even go back to where we were in 2019. The world, the economy, businesses, or even offices that we thought about of how things were prior to this ordeal that we are in, I don't think we're going back to that. A couple of things I don't know is that I don't know how long this will last. I don't know also how this will actually end. But there's a couple of things that I do know. And I've been saying this over and over in all of the videos, that take care of yourself. Make yourself better right now at this time. If you feel that you also need to take a break, if you feel that you're stressed, depends on what's causing it. Is it your investments, your business, or just the pressures of what's been going on a daily basis, or even the stress of just being cooped up? Take care of yourself first. Make yourself better. Take a step back, because it will be also hard to be able to strategize, to be able to think if your head's not clear, if your head's not right. If you need to stop, if you need to pause, if you need to take a break, that's all right. And in this channel, we talk about financial freedom a lot. We talk about hustling, we talk about grinding, we talk about pushing hard, working harder than everyone else, going beyond your limits, going beyond other people's expectations. But at the end of the day, if it becomes relatively hard for you right now, it's okay if you earn lesser, as long as you're happy. It's okay that if you take a step back, pushing towards whatever goal, whatever targets you have, but it gives you peace of mind, then it's okay. No amount of money, no amount of Bitcoin, no amount of financial success is ever worth you losing your peace of mind, is ever you worth losing a night of sleep. So if it feels that everything's caving, pause, take a break, focus on yourself first, make yourself better. That being said, I also want to say this to people who are doing better right now, for people who have extra, for people who may have done good in their investments, in their businesses, or their cryptos are doing well and they exchange it back to fiat. If you know people who are selling stuff, who own retail establishments, who are selling food, support them, order, help their businesses out. I think it's one of the best things that you could ever do, not just to help your friends out, not just to help their businesses out, because please remember this, that every time you spend, there's a ripple effect in the economy. Every time you buy something, there's a ripple effect in that business. There's a chance that that business may not actually close down. There's a shot and a chance that those people who are working for them actually have salaries. And when they have salaries, they get to pay their rent. They get to buy food. They get to continually send their kids to school. And that's what's so important right now. If you are in a position where, okay, you don't have any savings and you're in debt, okay lang, don't spend. You don't have to spend if your finances are hit. You don't have to spend if you think that revenue over the next few months or quarters won't be so good. But if you have extra, spend, stimulate, find ways on how you can help people generate income. And in turn, it's not wrong also for you to earn off of it as well. So please do remember, it's nice to give money to people, but it's even nicer to generate opportunities for them. It's even better that if you give them the potential to earn, that would be one of the noblest things that you could ever do. That could be one of the best things that you could ever do. Focus on yourself. Don't quit. Make yourself better. Number 2, if you have extra, support, spend. If you have the ability to be able to tip couriers, it's tough traveling, going in and out, and the revenues that they make naman on a daily basis is not as much. Try to just add extra. It may not be life-changing, it may not be game-changing, but you never know. It might be for them. The extra that you would input might be something that could spell them to be able to send their kids to school. That extra that you give them might be also something that allows them to pay their rent, their electricity bills, their phone bills, and everything else in between. Because the more you spend, it helps the economy. The more you spend, it helps revitalize things. It helps pushes things forward. Number 3, if you think you're the one that's hit financially, if you're the one that got somehow entangled in all of this, it's not over. Losing money does not mean that it's the end of everything. Losing a business, losing on investments does not mean that you are also a loser. Losing in these ventures does not mean that it's the end for you, but it's just actually a start. It's a start for you to figure out your next chapter. It's a start for you to figure out what will be your next move. It's a start for you to figure out, where did I make a mistake? How can I do it better? How can I pivot so that I actually start to earn more? How can I use this in order for me to be able to elevate myself, to somehow do something different, do something new, create a new business that this did not work. I will try this something new that's so different, but I will use the same talents, the same skills that I got from my other endeavors in order for me to be able to do better. Try to be productive. Please do remember that. It's so important right now to be productive. At least you are doing something that's in step and in line to where you want to go. It's okay to entertain yourself. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to unwind. It's okay to do other things. It's okay to do things that make you happy. But if you think that you are in a hole financially also, find ways that will steer you towards the direction that you want to go. And I think one of the best things that you could ever do is to surround yourself with people that are better than you. It doesn't mean that they're better people than you, but there are certain things that they know more than you that you can ask them. For example, you want to know more about real estate, then surround yourself with friends who are into the rental business, who are into commercial properties, who are into apartments. Surround yourself with that. And it's time that we change the narrative also for Filipinos that the only time we approach our friends, our relatives, is kung uutang tayo ng pera. Because there's so many things also that you can gain from them that are above and beyond the money that they can give you. There's so many things that you can learn from them that you can actually use in order to elevate you and make you better. So surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the ones that have the skills, have the competence, have the experience in areas in your life that you lack or you want to get better on. Because I think that's how you can possibly do it. Since some of them are way ahead than you can actually learn from them. And it's important the people that speak into your life, make sure that they don't just add to you and not take from you, but make sure it's something that encourages you, uplifts you, and also challenges you. It's also the YouTube channels that you watch. You are the product of the voices that you hear on a regular basis. And this is also what I realized, that the people who are at least subscribe to my channel. They also have maybe the same personality, the same outlook, the same interests also, the same targets on what they also want to do, because you will only attract almost the same person as who you are. And as you attract almost the same person as who you are, you will also learn from people with almost the same values as you. You will also learn from a lot of people with the same goals as you. I think that's where the sweet spot is. You know you want to go here, then make sure you're surrounded with the right people, you're fed with the right content, you're fed with the right books also that will allow you to get better. So there, I just wanted to say that this is not really our normal Bitcoin, crypto, investing, stock market type of videos, but I try to put this from time to time because I feel that it's needed. Part of having the abundant life, part of having a prosperous life is not just having your financial needs met, but every aspect also of your life. Sayang naman kung sobrang dami mong pera, sobrang dami mong Bitcoin, pero hindi ka masaya. Sayang naman kung sobrang dami mong Ethereum, naka-stake lahat yun, kumikita ka, and then you have NFTs also that are doing well, but hindi ka masaya. The whole goal of this is that you have something of abundance that doesn't just make you happy, but makes an impact also in the lives of the people around you. That what you do with your time, what you do with your money, what you do with your investments is something that's of significance. That your days are not just long, but your days be full, your days be spent well, that your days be happy, in line with where you want to go. Take care of yourself, spend if you're not in financial trouble. If you think your finances are hit, save. And number 3, look for opportunities by surrounding yourself with a lot of people that are walking, moving in the same stride as you, and by learning from other people who've done better than you. I hope you got a lot from this. I hope that this was something that's insightful also, because I really do believe that we're still in one of the greatest times to be alive, that there's so much opportunity around, that there's so much ways right here, right now for you, not just to save, not just to get out of debt, but to also thrive, to also get better, to also take you out from where you were. Please do remember that the mistakes that you had in 2020, or even right now, or even the things that you experience that may not even have to be your fault, should not define who you are, should not define where you should go, should not define what you should do. So don't let the past prevent you from your future. Don't let your past prevent you from doing well in the present. So that's it for now. This is marvingermo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.